set. Done. Set. Set. 180. What's that? Done. White 20. Black 20. Tonight. Hey, tonight. 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 We go tonight. That's it. We go tonight. Black 20. Turbo. Nut. White 20. Dula. Black 20. Here we go. What's that? We go tonight. What's that? Hello? What's that? Tonight. 180. What's that? We go tonight. Hey, tonight. Tonight. Black 20. Tonight. Tonight. 180. What's that? That. What's that? That. Turbo set. That. What's that? Here we go. 180. Maverick wall. What's that? We go tonight. Turbo set. Tonight. What's that? Tonight. What's that? We go tonight. 180. Hold. Tonight. Tonight. Turbo set. We go tonight. What's that? Tonight. What's that? Tonight. Black 20. Black 20. That. White 20. That. That. What's that? Done. 180. Hey, done. We go tonight. White 20. Done. Done. 180. What's that? Here we go tonight. What's that? Done. Black 20. Turbo. Set. 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 DC, DC. Black 20.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. He dodged the tackle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Running with Swift out of the gun, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Vegas!
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, Williams to throw. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
From the red zone on 1st. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He set up the screen here to Swift. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Swift. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, you're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That's one he knows he should have had. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Rick Flair, 10-20.
Throwing right away here, Cobb. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. This, our last play of the quarter.
Ready, sir. Yes. Combo.
First down throw by Williams. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, third and short.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for it, it's Swift. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Vegas! Yes!
Now Williams. Has it in close. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Ready, sir.
One in behind center with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yes. Punch, Spurs.
Now here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready, sir.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
We got it. Vegas! Yes!
Williams to throw on third. Fires right away, but incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready to go. Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Vegas! Vegas!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yes, 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 yes. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Vegas, Vegas.
Williams will look to throw. That's in the hands of Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready, set.
To the air yet again. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yes, 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 yes. Ready, set.
Again, it's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Play action here with Gong. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Done. 180. Set.
In up to Gibbs from the gun. Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on 2nd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Lions probably getting their punt team ready to go. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Yes. Ready, set.
Here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams again. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
We go tonight. What's up?
Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. He makes the 25. Across the 45. There he goes. Right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready, set. Punch.
Williams on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Watch 85. Ball's going 85. Watch 85.
Williams from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and Williams to throw. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Sends this to the end zone. That one gonna go against the D. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're gonna be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Ready, set up. Vegas. Yes, yes, yes.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Ready, set up. Yes, yes. Bravo. Punch Spurs. Vegas, man.
Working from the gun, Williams. Near the goal line. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
What is it? Hold on. Axel.
Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and he get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
11, here we go. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
180.
On second and 10, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Offense up to the line fast.
Buffer! Tip it!
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What is it?
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 180.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
We go tonight.
From the gun, Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cut. 180. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tonight. Cut.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he has this down to the 34. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
We go. 180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Cut. 12. 180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cut. White 20. What's that?
Running it with David Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
180. What's that?
Goff back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 3 now. Toss play, Swift. Pushing it up past the 30. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready to hunt. Here we go. Punch squares, punch squares. Yes, 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 yes.
First down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. He brings it in. He's still going at the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Vegas, Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Williams hitting that ball's out. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. Now, Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Done.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but Man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
80. Cut.
Goff on third. Complete to St. Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Cut. Hey, lift. Like 20.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Gibbs now from the gun. Moves away from one. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Like 20.
Goff to the air now. Taking a shot deep here. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead off the turnover. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Batted away at the line, incomplete. It didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36.
Vegas, Vegas!
To the air yet again, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, here's Swift. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Yes, 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 yes! Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs!
Working from the gun, Williams. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here we go.
Williams trying to throw for it. This is caught. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
What? What's that?
Play action here with Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff trying again on second and 10. Screen here for Gibbs. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And that gives the Lions the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go. Attack.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cowboy 80.
Running back sent in motion.
Let go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Montgomery with a first and more. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Cut. 180.
Kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey. Yes.
After the pick, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Motion.
Punch Spurs. Vegas.
Now here's Williams. Scott Moore once again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They've got 1st down from the 31. Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Here we go.
Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And dose of the hurry up here. On 3rd down, here's Swift. This gets the 1st and more. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Tempo. Punch Spurs.
Williams on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Ready to hurt. Here we go.
Williams from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, if you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Working quickly here.
32.
From the red zone on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
What's that?
They're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This is to Slaw, working the outside. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
20. What's that?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Ready to go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Once again, pass caught by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.